All right, welcome back to the Tool World Podcast. I'm your host, David Ju. I'm here with Master Ju. Sorry, Grandmaster Ju.
How's it going there, Mr. Ju?
It's going okay. Yeah, all right, this week I think you came up with this topic.
Okay. What's
about skipping.
Oh, yeah. Skipping.
Yeah.
I skipped when I was a kid. Did you skip when you were a kid?
Not really.
Not really?
But yeah, there are some students that like to skip. It's kind of funny.
Skipping is different than skipping on the street in Taekwondo, I think.
Okay. All right, so let's go through some definitions. First, we have stepping, you have skipping, you have flying, right? Just really briefly, what's stepping and flying?
Well, the flying is actually a little bit easier to define because what flying is, when you execute a technique, both feet is off the ground when you hit its target, so that is considered flying.
Right.
So we don't have jump kicks in the ITF,
Okay.
although we say it sometimes, but really it's a flying kick.
Okay. And what about stepping?
Well, stepping is usually it's like your step. Right foot goes forward, left foot forward. It's just that's kind of a stepping type of
Okay,
a
I think
movement.
we're talking about particularly like kicking though. So stepping within kicking, because you can have just stepping, double stepping, treble stepping.
Trouble stepping.
Treble stepping, if we want to be accurate. But when it comes
What's
to
a trouble stepping? Did you look it up?
yeah,
Treble.
it's a triple, right? It's a triple step.
Yeah, I know. It's actually treble?
Yes, it's treble. And the Comdo videos also say treble too. It's kind of funny. So
You never
don't know.
hear it too much.
you need to
do
think
you?
about that a little bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Comdo videos, they talk about the stepping, and they still use the terminology treble. So I think you have to ask President Che something.
Okay.
Well,
Treble.
we're going to loop back to that later, but talking about stepping in particular with kicking,
Right, so when we're doing a step kick usually is the right foot goes to the left foot and then you execute the kick.
is that always true? Can it go past it, like
Yeah, so
across
now-
it, or take like a half of the stance?
I think the definition is the one foot steps to the other foot, but I don't see why you couldn't take a half step. And then a double stepping is you go past the other foot
Okay. All right, so let's
and
go
then you
back.
execute the kick.
Right. Okay, so let's go back to the skipping. And
Maybe it's
what
a subcategory. Half step,
half step? Maybe.
quarter step,
Yeah.
3/4 step.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We
yes.
call it a quartet step, like the treble
treble, quartet.
quartet. All right, so now we're going into the skipping. This is our main topic here, right? What made you interested in this?
Well, yeah, someone asked a question about skipping, and I says, I kind of associate skipping like stepping. I believe if you look at stepping as foot to foot, single step, and then you execute technique. Double stepping is you go past the front foot, and then you execute the kick. And I always kind of thought of skipping as similar to that, except one foot replaces the other. It's not flying. Let's say the right foot is moving, and as that sets down, the other kick comes up. It's a little bit quicker. Whereas the stepping is you step, you're not fully set the foot down, but maybe the ball of the foot is on the ground. When you place that foot down, you then execute the side piercing kick or the whatever kick it is. And skipping is similar to that, except it's done much faster. So it's like right when you hit that one, right when that foot sets down, the other foot's going.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. All right, so what pattern has skipping?
Well, I don't think there's any pattern that actually says do these two techniques in a skipping motion. But in Moo, I forget the
The number?
number.
Oh,
but
how dare you.
oh, I know.
Well, no, I'm just kidding. But we're in a low side block in a sitting stance.
Right, and then you do a
Side-
skip. Well, it doesn't say skip
Oh,
side
okay.
piercing. Execute a side pushing kick, middle side pushing kick, and these movements are done in a quick motion. I think it says, or fast motion, not fast.
Not fast. A quick manner, quick
Right,
something.
right. So that leads me to think that that's really a skipping type of a movement. And if you look at the foot diagram,
Well, it's interesting because it also says in the description goes beyond the right foot. So if I'm in the sitting stance, my left foot is going to go beyond the right one.
right, and then you execute the technique, but it doesn't show that the feet cross. So
That's
it's
because
like,
you brought up that first leg first, right?
Right. So the other foot's kind
coming
of
forward, and then at the same
past,
time,
and the other foot's already come up.
Right.
And then it's already executing. That's kind of what I think skipping is. I think that's the pattern that would. So when you look at skipping, can you do a quarter? It's kind of like that stepping.
Can you do a quarter skip?
Quarter skip. I think if you look at the definition, it does say something to the effect that it's like a hop. And it doesn't really say, foot to foot or anything like that. When I do it, I usually is trying to gain some ground and you're trying to do it fast.
Well, I think that's for anything, like the stepping or the skipping.
stepping,
I mean,
sure.
it's all about the distance.
Right. It is all about the distance. Skipping is a hop, right? In a way.
Okay. Yeah.
It's kind of like a flying kick, but except it's not a flying kick because your foot is on the ground when you hit the target.
Okay. All right. So then, so now you brought that point up, right? Let's say I'm in guarding position, and I hop, little tiny hop. Both feet come off the ground. Then my standing foot hits the ground, and I kick. Is that now a skip? Because usually when you skip, like one foot comes off first, and then they kind of like switch places, let's say.
Yeah.
But now this one is like I'm in the guarding, and both feet come up, and then it lands, and then kicks.
Well, isn't that kind of like people do flying kicks where they jump, they hop, then they jump up, and then they kick?
Oh, you mean like a little extra bunny hop?
Yeah, the bunny hop.
They hop, and then they jump and kick?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but this one's actually moving forward. The other one is like I'm preparing for the jump, right?
Yeah, but you're still moving forward.
Well, yeah, a little bit.
I was thinking about that because I saw someone mention something. Oh, no, bunny hop. Is that kind of like the sine wave where the little hop kind of gets you down and kind of brings you up for the kick? It is actually pretty hard to just stand in like an L stance and just pop up and kick.
Right.
And actually get some height. That's hard to get some height on that.
Right. Well, I think the little bunny hop kind of mentally prepares you. But yes, theoretically, you should
is
just
that okay
jump.
or not okay?
Well, you should just jump straight up.
Yeah. But in sparring, you're bouncing up and down.
Well, yeah, no, that's actually true too. If you're sparring, it doesn't matter because you're already going up and down.
You're just moving up and down.
Yeah.
So I guess when you look at breaking, you should be bouncing up and down. If there's rules about that, right? Like at the World Championship, I think there's rules.
Yeah.
You cannot move more than, I don't know what it is, 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters or pass. Otherwise, it's like a slip or a slide or a skip or something like that.
All right, before we end the video here, we do have a couple events coming up. Number one, we have the Las Vegas US Open.
That's right.
That's open for all competitors.
That's right.
We'll be doing patterns, team patterns, sparring, and this time power breaking at a new location. So it's going to be in a gymnasium this time.
A little bit more room.
A little bit more room. All right. And then also at the end of the year in October, we have the IIC. That's in Fairfield, New Jersey. It's a 3-day international instructors course with Grandmaster Nichols and Grandmaster Wheatley.
That's right.
And I guess Grandmaster Jew, but
well, I'll be there.
he's there probably like filming the video. He's like, woo, look at that.
You don't want to hear from me anyway. But
Yeah, all right. For more information and registration, you can do so through thetoolworld.com/events. All right, listeners, guys, his thoughts. As always, don't forget to be safe.
Keep training.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Take one.